Hey everyone, it's Tyler and Michelle Stroik with Universal Rackets, and in this video, we're going to do a full masterclass on how to hit a backhand drive. A lot of players, they prefer their forehands over their backhand. If you're looking to learn how to hit a backhand in pickleball, if you're looking for drills and exercises, technique, and strategies for you to improve your backhand, then this is going to be the video for you. Once you're done watching this video, you will not only prefer your backhand, but you will make your backhand drive a weapon. Now, Michelle, why is it so necessary to have a backhand in pickleball?
A lot of players, when they first start playing, if the ball comes to their backhand side, what they do is they just block it back or do whatever they can to get the ball over. So it might look more like a drive into the net or half of a drop over the net. That's a higher ball. You need to have this shot because if your opponent has any type of intelligence on the court, they're going to be targeting your backhand.
And the thing is, when you start playing a higher level, players are going to be targeting your backhand. If you're playing a right-handed player, if you hit the right side of the court, you're going to aim towards their backhand. If you're playing a left-handed player, if you aim to the left side of the court, you're going to target their backhand. A lot of beginner intermediate players, they get targeted on that side and they can't do anything with the ball.
When I first started playing pickleball, I had no backhand whatsoever. I really didn't. And it's funny to see how far I've come because I love a lot of backhand shots now, but it's going to take a lot of education and practice to put this into your game and to build confidence around it.
And Michelle, tell me, why do you like your backhand now? Because we're going to show them all the drills and exercises that I taught you from the start that got you to where you want to be.
Yeah.
A lot of players struggle with their backhand, and it makes sense because it's on your non-dominant side, and typically you're always going to have two hands, so it's more restricted. So it's your non-dominant side, you're probably weaker, you don't have as much leverage. The thing is, with the forehand on your dominant side, even if you don't have the proper technique, you can maneuver your arm, you can maneuver the ball, you can get away with a lot of improper technique. For the backhand, if you don't have the proper technique, you don't have that leverage and strength to compensate.
And it's not going to come off naturally. You can't just guess this shot.
So, are you ready to get into it?
Yes.
Let's go. So the first thing that we're going to go over is the proper grip. You want your dominant hand on the bottom and your non-dominant hand on the top. Now, where players go wrong is they like to space their hands out. You want both of your hands touching each other when you're hitting. So now what Michelle's going to do is Michelle's going to face me in my ready position, and all she's going to work on is turning and taking her paddle back. So as soon as her brain recognizes that it's a backhand, before she even has the ball across the net, look where her paddle is. Her paddle's back and she's turning sideways. Again, for the backhand, it's on your non-dominant side and it's more restricted. There's one thing that you don't have, and that's leverage and power. So you need to create your own momentum, and the only way to do so is to turn your body and take your paddle back. Too many players go wrong because either A, they don't turn, or B, they start right here and they don't take their paddle back, and then they're hitting with no power.
Like it's like a block.
Yeah, they're just blocking the ball back every single time. So be ready, and all you're going to do is turn and take your paddle back. Now notice when Michelle takes her paddle back. The face of her paddle is pointing to the side. The tip of her paddle is going to be pointing upward. It's not going to be pointing downward. We're going to get into that later. But her take back is here. Notice her elbows. One thing that I want you to do is, have your elbow flailed out a tiny bit.
That's my hardest. That's the hardest thing for me with my drives, is to keep my elbows like hugging the tray.
And I want you to think about it, because you get jammed sometimes.
It's so unnatural for me to do that.
Yes, and because if you're taking your paddle back close to your body, you're going to make contact close to your body.
Yeah.
So if I go here, I'm going to make contact and get jammed. If I go away, then I'm going to go. So you can think that you're going to leave room for Tyler to get under there. You hate when I do that. Or you can think that you're behind them and you're elbowing the person behind you. You like that more. Ow. Just like you body bagged me before. So you're going to elbow, not super up, but you're going to be back. So as you're sideways, notice Michelle's hips. Her hips are facing the side, and the front of her back shoulder is showing to her opponent. This is going to ensure that she's in the proper position, and it's going to ensure that she can rotate throughout her shot now when she swings. Now, after you do that, what we're going to start having you do is just take your paddle back and then swing forward. Take your paddle back, swing forward. Take your paddle back, swing forward. Now, when we swing forward, all I'm worried about is one thing, and that's fully following through. When you swing forward, you need to make sure that you fully follow through. It is essential. So take your paddle back real quick. And now swing forward. And now look where Michelle finishes, okay? She finishes over her shoulder. She is touching her back with her paddle, and she's finishing over her shoulder and over. So I'm going to do a couple drop feeds, and all you're going to work on is just taking your paddle back and then finish over your shoulder. Good. Taking your paddle back over your shoulder. Now notice what I'm doing before I feed her a ball is I'm making sure that her paddle's already taken back. Paddle back, and then I'm going to feed the ball, and then she's going to go over her shoulder. Now look, when she goes over her shoulder, her elbows are pointing directly towards her target. You want both your elbows, once you finish, you want your paddle touching your back, and then you want both of your elbows up. Now, when you point both your elbows up, wherever you point your elbows to, the ball is going to go. So if you want the backhand to go over here, go point your elbows over there. If you want the backhand to go straight ahead, you're going to point your elbows over there. Is there anything you want to add with the follow through before we get going?
We skipped over something super important.
Which is?
Dropping the paddle.
Dropping the paddle. So, I knew you were going to say that, and you're probably like, why isn't he teaching me to drop the paddle? So if you're just learning the backhand, paddle back, follow through, paddle back, follow through, paddle back, follow through. But now, if you want to hit power, consistency, control, topspin, you need to drop your paddle. So what are you going to do? Paddle back, and then prior to the ball bouncing, you're going to drop your paddle. So notice before I said what? Take your paddle back with your paddle tip pointing up. Now, instead of just swinging forward, paddle back, swing forward, 2 steps, you're going to drop your paddle down, and then you're going to swing forward. Now, why do we drop our paddle, Michelle?
To get under the ball and create topspin.
And not hit the ball in the net.
In the net.
Yes, so how do you drop your paddle, Michelle?
You release it.
I've been trying to teach her this for years, and we still haven't gotten there. So paddle back, and now what are you going to do?
Better.
You're going to release it. A great way to think of it is pretend the tip of your paddle is weighted, you're pointing it down. So all you're doing is releasing, it's going down. You can also think that there's a target behind you. You're dropping the paddle towards the target, pretend it's my feet, but you want your paddle down here. Now, the big thing about this is you don't force yourself to go down. You don't
look like this.
Force yourself down. You're just taking your paddle back, and then you're just releasing it down with your wrists. Also, don't pretend that your paddle's 5 gajillion pounds. You're not falling down with it. You're just taking your paddle back, and then you're releasing and dropping your wrist down. So you drop the paddle. So the best way to learn this for people who just don't comprehend it and need to do it over and over again is you're going to take the paddle back, you're going to drop, and then I'm going to feed the ball after she drops. Wow. And look at that ball real quick. When Michelle hit that ball, she hit the ball about 3 feet over the net. She hit a lot of height, and the ball still went in. That's a lot of margin for error. If you play with some height, you're going to be all right. And the only reason why you did that is because you dropped your paddle. If you didn't drop your paddle right there, Michelle, it would go long every single time you hit. So do it again. Be in your ready position. Take your paddle back. Now drop. Okay, let's move over a little bit. Paddle back. Drop. Good, there we are. Okay, you drop looser. Good. Lift. Good. So you're lifting the ball. She's literally lifting under the back of the ball and then following through. How's it feel?
The biggest mistake that I see, actually, I've seen people do this, and I used to do it, and I still sometimes see myself doing it in videos, is you're not using your left hand enough. So those drives that feel good, it's all from my left hand, not your right hand pulling it across your body.
So the top hand does the talking, the bottom hand does the walking. And that's a big thing that we're going to get into now, is that all two-handed backhand drive is. And okay, there's some players that might think, oh, well, you need to have a one-hander. Unless you're an old school tennis player, there's no reason why, unless you've played with a one hand in other racket sports for the past like 15 years of your life, there's no reason whatsoever to hit a backhand drive with one hand. The reason why, it's one hand, not two, so you don't have as much maneuverability with, you can't help it with two hands. The other reason why is because you don't have your top hand, which gets you spin and angles. It's just not a user-friendly shot.
Right.
So if anyone comes up to us at any time, we're always going to teach them the two-hander. Now, the next thing that we have to do, though, is we have to use our top hand. Now, what's the best way to learn the top hand?
I mean, use your bottom hand.
Use our, No, use your top hand. Your left hand. Your left hand does the talking, the bottom hand does the walking.
Oh, you
Yeah.
meant the top hand of the paddle.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you always use your top hand when you hit, right?
I was thinking left hand, left side, left hand, not
Yes.
top, bottom
But we
hand.
don't want to leave out the lefties, or then they're going to leave comments that we're only talking about righties. So
Okay.
that's why I said top hand. But
I get it now.
whatever hand that you're thinking about, if Michelle hasn't
The
confused you guys,
non-dominant hand.
your top hand, the top hand on the paddle is what you want to use. This hand right here.
I get it.
Left, right, whatever. Okay, cool.
Got
So
it.
we're going to do this, and what we're going to do is the best drill to do is number one, you're going to do shots with just your top hand. Then number two, she's going to do a shot, and then she's going to wave with her bottom hand, and then she's going to do her normal backhand. So do a couple top-handed forehands or backhands, okay? So here we are. She's literally just going lefty. Now, that was really good. She's not working. Are you like actually lefty? Is that why we're not? Okay. So Michelle's going to play lefty now, but it doesn't matter about the result. Doesn't matter where you hit that ball. All that it matters is you getting the feel for it. Now you're going to swing, and now once you swing, you're going to take your bottom hand off and wave.
Okay.
You're teaching yourself by doing these exercises, guys, and these exercises are night and day. They're going to teach your muscle memory. They're going to teach you the feeling of exactly what your backhand should feel like. And there are some pros that say, oh, well, you want to use your dominant hand, but that's after they establish the feel of the top hand.
It's not going to be relevant. That's not going to be relevant for anyone who's watching this video.
I mean, hopefully higher level people are watching this, but yeah, probably not. All right.
Just a little bit too much.
Let's go. Here we are. So you're going to swing, and then you're going to take your hand off. Woo! Look at that. Let's go. You're going to swing, take your hand off. Boom, there we are. Now, that hand will also give you spin. As you can see, Michelle's balls are now spinning down. So now what I like to do is we like to do the trifecta. So she's going to do one with her top hand. Hit lefty. Look at those nails. One with the wave. And now you're going to have the same feeling, and you're going to do two hands. Now, when she does the two hands, she wants to make sure that she continually uses that top hand. Now, the next thing that she is going to do is you want to make sure that you're loose. You tense up when you're hitting. You tense up way too much when you're hitting. Your body just tenses up. It doesn't work. And if you lock your wrist, if you tense up, it's just not going to be a good shot. So while we go to the other side of the court, we're going to show you exactly how to be loose. Number one is inhale and exhale. You're going to inhale and exhale. Number two, you're going to get your beautiful partner to feed you a couple balls up in the air on this side real quick, and you're going to do rapid fire. So Michelle's going to toss me the ball in the air, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to have to hit 3 balls really fast. If I'm locked up, if my wrists are tight, if I'm holding my breath, I'm not going to be able to do it. So what I want to do is really use my top hand and be loose. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Here we are. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we are. And that's it. If you're hitting balls that are coming up, it might be a little bit easier. Try to toss them up again. Do it again. Just don't throw them at me. We're not doing baseball. Like, come close. Here we are. Let's go. 1. There we are. Come on. 2. Quick, 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 quick. 3. And there we are. And all you're doing is you're working on your paddle speed. Then what Michelle's going to do is Michelle's going to toss a regular ball, toss underhand, right? And then we're going to do the same exact thing and try to get that looseness in your wrist. You need to be loose. You need to have give in your elbows, and it's going to make it way easier when you hit. Is there anything else that we want to add, Michelle?
Yes, just do not let that dominant hand pull the paddle. It's all with your left hand.
Yeah.
And this goes with drives, dinks, drops, all of the backhand shots. You want to be using your non-dominant hand through most of it, which is going to be hard and uncomfortable. But once you get used to it, that's going to be the huge difference between an amazing backhand that makes you look like you came from tennis or someone who's trying to fake it.
And think, when you're swinging, if I load here and I swing, my body naturally wants to go this way. It naturally wants to pull into my dominant hand. It wants to go this way.
And you can see it. The swing path is all wrong, like across your body instead of forward and up.
And that's why you want to think 12 o'clock here, 6 o'clock here, and you're swinging from 6 to 12. You're swinging forward. You're not coming around the ball. If you let your bottom hand take over, you're going to start coming around. We need to get under and lift up.
A lot of people too, they're like, when they first start playing, they're like, oh, well, I can hit like a volley and a backhand block comfortably, but oh, this 5-0 player, she is a two-handed backhand. This two-handed backhand. Everyone gets like hyped up about having a two-handed backhand. Well, that's never going to come naturally unless you drill in it and you put it into your game, kind of like I said in the beginning of the video. And that's going to take the full understanding of the swing path.
Now, the next thing that we have to do to really work on this and test and see if we're doing it is you're going to put an object out in front, and all you're going to do is working on hitting over the object and lifting the ball up. If I come around, I let my dominant hand work, what's going to happen? I'm going to hit it into the gate every single time, or the cart.
Okay, let's see it.
So you want to lift. So again, I'm going to be here, and I'm going to just work on lifting the ball up. Let's try it one more time. I'm going to, again, lift the ball up. Now, how do we lift the ball up?
Gotta get under it.
Dropping your paddle every single time. You got to make sure you drop your paddle, and then you finish up. Now, once you get that and you start going back, drop, and then following through, now it's time to get your proper footwork positioning. Michelle, you're going to come over here, and we're going to teach you that right now. So how do we do this proper footwork positioning? Step number one, you turn your paddle back. Then you go to the ball.
Elbow.
And then you step, and then just seeing if you remember.
Swing.
And hit. So you got to take your paddle back, you got to step, you got to drop, you got to swing, you got to hit, you got to load on your foot. There's just too many things that can go wrong. So that is why until you get this, that you can do it in your sleep, you don't go to your footwork. Paddle back, drop, and then elbows are up. Once you get paddle back, drop, and then elbows are up, then you're going to go with your footwork. So you're going to be here in the middle, and then you're going to go over to the ball, and then you're going to step, and then you're going to swing. We're not going to even think about dropping. You're just going to go over to the ball, and you're going to step and swing.
Two things before I do that. Number one, this is a bonus for you guys as well, because if someone serves to your backhand, what are you hitting? A backhand drive.
Yeah.
So we're teaching you also how to return a serve that's to your backhand. And here's a huge mistake that I have made, and I probably still make it. I understand what I'm supposed to be doing, but at first I didn't realize that my paddle is supposed to be back first, and then you move to the ball. I thought you go like this. I thought that if I was getting served to my backhand here, that all I was thinking was get to the ball and hit a backhand. I know a backhand's coming. And the big mistake that I was making as a non-tennis player was I would have my paddle coming back, and I would be moving to the side like this to get to the ball, and that was wrong.
And then you would get jammed, because think about the
and
ball's
there'd be no
coming.
Power.
She's trying to take her
return.
paddle back. She gets jammed. She gets caught up. And now again, you might get away with that for your forehand. And the reason why is because you can arm, you can muscle the ball, you can still get it over. Before the backhand, that is just not going to happen. You can't get caught up. You can't get jammed. So you have to be proactive, not reactive. Before the ball even comes, you need to be back in the proper position. Again, remember, being back in the proper position is making sure my body's turned sideways and my paddle is back. My body's turned sideways, my paddle's back.
And when the ball's over here, you literally have your paddle back and you're running to the ball.
So this is the next drill that you're going to do. You're going to get your beautiful partner to put you over there. A lot of players, they like to start this way, but if you start this way, you can't get into the habit of being turned. Notice the first thing I do, if the ball comes to my forehand, great question, I'm going to turn this way, and then I'm going to move.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, if you start facing this way, it's not. Oh
yeah, yeah, 100%.
That's what I'm saying about the forehand.
And they forget to turn. You have to go through steps to make it.
And then you just do the wrong thing again.
Yes, you gotta make it muscle memory, okay?
I'm getting frustrated.
So.
This is getting personal.
So, you're gonna be in your right position. Then you're gonna turn to your body. You're gonna make sure, are you in the proper position? From what we went over in this video, remember, you gotta crawl before you walk. You can't go to this step if you're not already into what we already worked on. That's why we spend so much time on these videos, because we break it down step by step by step. But reasons why players can't play good, they can't get to the next level, is because they just scroll through and they don't go over every single step. And players without racket sports experience, they don't know this stuff.
It's funny because I can watch you. I'm like, oh, I knew that. And then I watch myself do. I'm like, that's not what I just did.
And it's like, how?
You make it look easy.
But it's like, how do players make it look easy? Because they go through all these little steps. A lot of players, they'll just look, oh, well, it's pickleball. I just got to go out to the ball and hit. No, you got to take your paddle back, make sure your body's sideways, make sure your paddle's in the proper position. There's so many different things that can go wrong. But if you can separate it piece by piece and put certain pieces together and then move on, crawl before you walk, walk before you run before you sprint, you're going to be good to go. So first we're going to crawl. Body sideways, paddle back, elbows up. Here we are. We already did that. You want to come in under my arms and
I know you want me
give
under
me a
your,
kiss?
I know that you
Here we
want
are.
me
So
under your
she can
arms.
fit in if she wants it. People are going to unsubscribe for that. So we're going to be here. Okay, now, wait. I'm going to move over. Do not drop that ball. Now, drop it. And there we are. You see that, folks? That you are going to do 100 of times until you get to the next shot. So, again, you're going to go over. You're going to make sure the first thing that you do is you put your car in drive. Turn sideways, paddles up, paddles facing, paddle tips up. You're ready to go. Now you're going to move over to the ball, and then you're going to hit. Little thing for my people that aren't the best drop feeds and haven't coached tennis for a living for like 30 years. When you drop, don't drop super close, drop far away so I can make contact out in front. Please, thank you.
Please fire me.
Okay,
Please
so
fire me.
now, no, everyone says I need to have someone in my video to do demonstrations, and where's Michelle? And I'm like,
Here she is.
yeah, here we are. We have her,
Here
folks.
she
Okay,
is.
so now what we're going to do is once you get that, then you're going to graduate, and you're going to start here, and you're going to drop it like a little bit higher, and I'm going to move it, right? So I'm going to turn, you're going to drop, and then you're going to hit. Notice I'm moving over with my paddle back. You do not move to the ball until you're like this. If you move like this, you're done, your backhand's not good, and you're going to complain that you just can't get good at pickleball, but it's not because you're not good at pickleball, it's because you are not taking your paddle back. Then what are you going to do? You're going to go other side, and you're going to feed the ball to me, and we're going to see what happens with this. Now, when Michelle goes to feed the ball to me, I want to be really specific with my footwork pattern. So when Michelle feeds the ball to me, I want you to watch what I do. I'm starting over here. I'm turning my body. Then I'm going to the ball. It's going to bounce, and then I'm going to swing. A lot of players don't know when to start their swing, and you start your swing as soon as the ball bounces. Once again, you will start your swing as soon as the ball bounces. As soon as the ball bounces, that's when you let it go. As soon as the ball bounces, that's when you drop and hit. You want to think, ball's going to bounce, you're going to drop and swing. The best way to do that is to say it out loud.
Good for you.
So here we are. You're
My
mic'd up
brain
still.
does not register that.
Here we are. Say bounce, drop, hit. And we're going to do it again. Bounce, drop, hit. Woo! Let's go.
I found another error that's easy to make. Lifting your body.
Lifting your body.
You want to stay down and forward in the court.
Please explain.
I lift my body. These are all my mistakes. That's why I'm getting upset. I'm getting like trauma in this video right now. So I go and I swing, and then my body comes up like this. And I'm supposed to keep my head down and follow through into the court, and that's how I'm going to get more power, and my ball's going to stay in.
Yeah,
well.
you want to know why?
I would love to
We're having
hear
like
it,
a
hon.
therapy session for you right now.
Teach me.
Oh, well, your body goes up. It's because you don't drop your paddle. So you have to arm it with your body and everything. If you don't do something, you have to do something else to compensate for it.
Oh, thanks.
Make sense?
Yeah.
So you have to make sure
That's my coping mechanism.
you drop and
Does
then
my
you
body
hit.
lift?
Yeah, so what you're going to do is you're going to call the bounce, okay? So you're going to move over and you're going to say bounce, drop, hit. So I'm going to move over, bounce, drop, hit. And look at that. Right to the leg right there. And that's so good. Don't think about it too hard. As soon as you bounce, then you drop and let it go. The best way to do it is to say it out loud. Now you're going to come over here and you're going to do it. Yeah, you were hoping not. But Michelle, step up to the stage. Congratulations. Let's go. So I want you to say it out loud. Say it to the heavens. Say it to
do this.
all these YouTubers real quick. You're going to start over here. We're like
Do you
separating.
know how heavy this paddle is too, by the way?
Good. It's going to make you drop for once. Perfect. Here we are. Ready? Paddle back. Move to the ball. Okay. Did you guys hear anything? Because I sure as heck didn't.
And I was holding it like this.
Did you say? Can you say bounce, drop, hit?
Okay.
Let me hear it.
I say bounce when the ball bounces.
Yeah. Drop, hit. Can you say it?
I'll try my best. Bounce, drop, hit.
Okay. Here we are. Ready?
Bounce.
Okay. That's why she did it wrong. Saying bounce when the ball's still in the air. Here we are.
Bounce, drop, hit.
Oh my God, that was such a good backhand. That
Oh,
is
was it?
crazy.
Bounce, drop, hit.
Oh my God. Gosh, sorry. It's not a nice word.
Bounce, drop, hit.
Good.
Too much.
2 more. No, bounce.
Bounce.
Look at your body. Can you do 1 more?
Guess I shouldn't throw my paddle in the video. Bounce.
All right, that's good. So,
No, it's not good. Go back.
no, it's good. Your timing's good.
Tyler,
What's wrong?
get back over there.
Okay, guys, this is some organic content.
Get
Stop and get over here right now. Okay, so
No,
here's the thing.
I want to do a good one.
Okay, so why? I'm tired of watching bad ones. They're horrible.
Oh,
but
are you gonna tell me what's wrong?
Yeah, you're picking your body up. That was old you. That was before. That was when you guys saw it first. Before we corrected it, she was saying bounce when the ball's like in orbit,
Because I can't.
and that's why. And you have to flail your
register
whole.
that tip.
Yeah, okay,
That
so that's
tip doesn't
why.
register in
Now,
my
guess what?
brain.
You're
Give
bouncing
me a
and
new
dropping.
tip.
So
You have all these tips.
what
Can I
you're
get a
so
new,
what
a
you're
new,
what
new
you're
one?
going to do now
Let me hear the new
is the
ones.
ball's going to bounce, and then what you're going to do is you're going to keep your body still, and you're going to hold your finish.
Hold my finish. Okay.
Body still and hold the finish, but you have to time the bounce.
Do I have to say
Before,
bounce?
again, we saw it in the camera. You guys can rewind. The reason why Michelle to
Don't
compensate with moving and falling out and looking like someone's pushing her while she hit is because she was calling the bounce in the air, swinging too prematurely, and her body's opening up. Now, you're going to bounce. Actually, just bounce and hit. Forget about drop and hold your finish. Are you ready?
Yes.
Start over there.
So sunny.
Start over there, right? Okay, but you didn't say it out loud. But
What
yeah,
was I
look,
supposed to say there? Freeze?
bounce, drop, freeze. That's what you're gonna do.
Bounce, drop, freeze.
Okay, come on. Keep going.
Bounce.
Okay, I don't want to say horrible, or people are gonna say I'm too mean as a coach. But that was whatever nice way to say horrible. that was it. Okay, here we go. You gotta take your paddle back. That was not good. Paddle back.
Bounce, freeze. That was better? No? Was terrible?
You're not saying drop, but maybe drop's not for you.
Maybe I don't like talking.
That's okay. Oh, okay. Here we are. Then do it right. Can you freeze?
Oh.
One more. You know what stinks though? The camera's facing this way. That's definitely on the camera. I wish we saw how good of a ball that was.
That's definitely on me. Yeah, it's in the middle of the court.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Is it still recording?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
29 minutes.
How's it feel?
Frustrating.
Frustrating?
Yeah.
Okay, so do a couple more and go at me and work on bounce, drop, hit. We have one more ball. Here we are. No pressure. Oh, but look, here's another thing with you too, Michelle. You're standing up while you hit. You got to drop your legs. That last one went into the net because, I don't know, you're like trying to...
I have like
I feel like we're...
My knees are like not...
Okay, so here's what you gotta do. You gotta, don't think about too much about your legs if you have Legree knees or whatever, Legree or whatever its stuff is called. Here, I need that ball. It's our only ball. It's our only ball. But here's what you gotta do. You're gonna drop your center of gravity a little bit and get into your legs. The last one, you were standing straight up like you were doing like a height contest that we do with our daughter, okay? So go back, get into your legs, and hit a backhand, okay? Hit a backhand.
Knee braces?
Here we are. Let's go.
I need my knee braces.
Move over here. You're not 50 yet. Getting close to it. Here we are. Getting your legs. Oh, so good. Look at that. Okay, still standing up in your legs. And you have a welt from that ball that I hit. I apologize, but that's perfectly fine. So if you guys can do that and not get annoyed at your coach, get into your legs.
I'm so grateful that my husband is pickleball.
Take your paddle back.
So grateful.
Drop your legs down. Time the bounce.
Know how hard
Exhale
it is.
while you hit.
It's hard.
Have an open mind. And the main thing about this, right, I think, is that there's so many things that can go wrong with your backhand. You got to do this. You got to do that.
Like
you got to do this.
There's
It's
so many
like
parts to it.
Yeah, and it's
And the forehand's natural.
it's absolutely
Backhand's
crazy.
not very
But
natural.
the thing is, though, is if you can do certain things by holding your paddle close with both hands, using your top hand, fully following through, going piece by piece, step by step, you're going to improve your pickleball game. And again, you're going to be able to make your backhand a weapon. Even though your backhand's not where it is.
How come mine doesn't say my name?
Because you're not sponsored by Slice Pickleball. I am.
Pretty cool. It says Tyler.
Also, Forgo Ego. Check it out. Dripped out. But the thing is, be honest though, is your backhand where you want it to be?
No.
Is it okay though? Like, actually,
it's not awful.
Compare it to pickleball players, like regulars. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's not that bad.
When I play tennis, my backhand's
Are you
really
afraid? Are you afraid to hit a backhand?
The racket's heavier in tennis, so it goes down.
Yeah, this is pickleball, but it's not that bad.
It's not awful.
You're not afraid to hit a backhand.
It's a work in
You'll
progress.
prefer a forehand, but why? Because you went through these things.
Mm-hmm.
So look at it optimistically, not the opposite of optimistically.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys want to support this channel, make sure to subscribe.
You know what else
share.
you could do if this is too hard for you? Just hit a backhand drop.
Yeah. And that's a cliffhanger. On to our next video. Stay tuned until next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Share with your pickleball friends and click all of our links. This is Tyler Michelle signing out.